Okay, gospel for you.
Hello everyone, my name is Bryan
Tina.
Yes, great to be back with a new episode
Yep.
of K Gospel for You. Tina, you look very happy today.
Yeah, I mean, you
What's
look
going-
happy too.
Yeah, what's going on?
I've had a few exciting weeks because I went on a mission trip.
Yeah.
Like we had discussed before in the last episode.
Thailand?
Yeah,
Chiang Mai?
Chiang Mai. We just stayed in Chiang Mai. It was such a beautiful city. It was so like the people there are so beautiful
Oh, really?
and so kind
Oh.
hearted. Yeah, so it was
Yes.
just so nice to be there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You think they're nicer than Korea?
Yeah.
Korea, South Korea, it's, we live in South Korea and it's amazing, right?
I think,
But everything's
yeah.
so fast paced, right?
Especially in Seoul because it's
Yeah.
like very tight packed and busy and competitive. But Chiang Mai, it was like a very laid back,
Relaxed.
and lots of tourists come.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so the people there are so smiley. I was surprised by how laid back and happy the
Right.
people were. Yeah.
Because when you walk around Korea, especially Seoul, a lot of people don't smile, right?
They're busy going somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So, what was the main, I guess, memories that you came back with, ministry-wise, mission-wise,
I think the biggest thing I felt was how much God really loves Chiang Mai.
Oh, really?
As much as he loves Korea, as much as he loves the country that I'm called to be, there are so many people that he has called to love that country and serve the church there.
Yeah.
And we were worshiping in a church called Acts Church
Acts
in
Church?
Chiang Mai. Yeah. And we were worshiping together with the Chiang Mai community people there, and I was amazed by how passionate and how just how hungry and thirsty they
Oh,
are
you could sense it? You could feel it?
yeah, to share the gospel and just really act and live the gospel.
So, what language did you guys worship in?
We 3 languages: Korean, English, and Thai mixed
Thai.
together. Yeah.
All 3 in one sentence?
No, like different songs,
Uh-huh.
different languages like that. But we had subtitles for Korean songs, etc. like that. But we try to do songs that are known in all languages. Like surprisingly, the song 예배합니다.
Yeah. I will worship you. Yeah, we
Yeah.
sing it, right?
And 부르신 곳에서.
Yeah, we sing that too, yeah.
That's very.
Did you tell them about our show, K Gospel for You?
Oh, I should have done that.
Tina, you didn't?
I didn't get the chance to.
Tina, you're already back here in Korea. It's too late.
I should DM them. I should DM them.
Yeah, but we covered all those songs, right?
Yeah,
And-
we did 부르신 곳에서 as well.
Yeah.
And they sing that in Thai a lot too.
Oh,
so
really?
it's- Yeah.
Well, that's
It's really
great.
Great, yeah. Yeah, but the same thing, at the same time as being so happy for the potential that this Chiang Mai land has, I also felt so much sadness and agony
really?
for Korean Peninsula.
Oh, why?
Because
Why?
it was
Oh, so experiencing that and then just you're just like the
yeah, I'll explain it to you. So like we were going around universities and just talking to people, and we were sharing the gospel.
the gospel, and they were open-minded, right?
Yeah, they're so open-minded. They're so happy to just talk to strangers.
But you can't do that in Korean campuses today, right?
You say, God bless you. Do you want to come to worship night? And they're just like, oh yeah, I would love to go. And they're just, because there's no foundation or long history of Christianity that's in the country as much as other places, it feels so clean
Right.
in that aspect.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I feel like Korea was like that before.
Yeah.
Right?
But now Korea's, I don't know, I felt for me, like thinking of North Korea and South Korea, was like so many
Obstacles.
and so many
Right.
complications
Right.
that have happened over so
Right.
many years of war and just hurt and trauma. Just, I don't know, it really made my heart kind of ache a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, thinking about that.
Going to Japan like 10 years ago, I know Japan is one of the hardest countries to share the gospel. But on Japanese campuses, many were open-minded to come to church, to come to a K-gospel
Yeah.
concert in Tokyo. But even 10 years ago on Korean college campuses, if you
wouldn't
tell
be
someone
able
to
to
come
do
to
that.
church,
Yeah.
you know, they're not open-minded, you know, because Korea is so secularized now
Yeah.
and lack, I guess, that the purity that we once
Yeah,
had.
and they have like a negative view toward Christianity. I think that's the biggest thing
Right.
because a negative image about church and negative image about Christianity
Right.
itself. But so I'm always worried, oh, is this person gonna feel like they're kind of being trespassed into their personal boundaries? They have a bad image about Christianity, but there I'm just so comfortable, feeling so comfortable. Speaking in the language of religion, you know.
And I'm sure
Yeah.
that's why it was such a refreshing
Yeah, it
mission
was
trip.
healing actually.
Right. I'm just sad that you didn't share about K-gospel for you. I'm very sad.
I'll make sure to do
Yeah.
that next.
K-gospel for you.
We have a new song today, and it's actually your song. Yes. Why don't you tell us a little bit about this song that you're going to share today with us?
Yeah, so today we're going to be talking about a song called 우리를 움직이는 사랑, which
Oh.
is love that moves us.
Moves us.
Yeah, and I wanted to sing this today because it actually connects with the kind of grace I was filled with during Chiang Mai as well. And yeah, I wrote this song about 2 years ago, and I was actually inspired by a Bethel song by Tasha Cobbs and Brandon Lake. It's called This Is a Move. And I was like, 꽂혔어. I was
right.
focused on the word move.
Move.
And oh, God is still moving. God is still his life. I mean, his love is still so present.
And it's powerful,
Yeah.
and he's still bringing revival, and he's not weak, but he's strong.
Yeah, and miracles are still happening, you know, when he moves.
Right.
And I just really wish that upon my life and my community in Korea, where I was at that time.
Right, right.
I had been living in Korea for a few months, I think, at that time. And yeah, so, but I realized that the word move is not that much used in Korea. You know, 움직이다,
움직이다.
in Korean worship songs. So I wanted to kind of
Right.
incorporate it into Korean worship songs as well, to kind of give a different, fresh approach to, you know, God is working.
Yeah.
God is, in Korean it's like 하나님이 역사하신다. But the word 역사
역사 is
yeah.
working, and then also like kind of history. You know, he's bringing history in a way,
Yeah.
making history, right?
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
way?
that's right. But I wanted to try out a different word from 역사 because it seemed more kind of approachable or more less religious, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I wanted to try that out.
And you released this 2 years ago with your team. This is on street
거리.
worship, right?
Yeah. So it's already been 2 years, but through the Chiang Mai trip, what really I was reminded of this song again because a brother in our team was sharing how he really felt God's love move in him. We were talking
During the trip?
Yeah, during the mission trip, because we were talking about the things that motivate us to live, the things that motivate us to move in our life can be by fear, or it can be out of responsibility of the things that you have to do. But the most thing that makes us to continue moving in a good way is love.
Right.
And he felt that the love of God is moving him to do like good things in his life as
Right.
well, you know. So I was just really touched by that and reminded of this song. So yeah, I wanted to share it with a bigger audience too.
K-gospel for you.
So, what's the main difference? Singing it in Korean and then us singing it in English. What was the main difference?
I think if you look at the lyrics in the beginning,
Can we see the lyrics?
우리의
You don't remember your
갑자기
song?
한국말이
It's
생각이
okay. It's okay.
우리의 어제를 아시고 우리의 오늘을 아시는데 he knows I translated to he knows my yesterday instead of he knows our yesterdays. Yeah, it became more personal, I
Right.
think. But I don't know, for some reason I wanted to it felt more personal when I sang it in English.
Right.
Yeah.
The chorus, so as you wrote, I'm trying to remind you.
Yeah.
You wrote,
Thank you.
you sang your song. Yeah. 주의 선하심 뒤에, this is chorus part. 내 연약함 숨겨. 내일 의롭다.
날 의롭다 하시네.
나를 의롭다
Yeah.
하시네. 괜찮다 하시네.
Yeah.
So the translation is pretty good. Still he hides my weakness behind his righteousness. And he calls me his own. And he says that it's okay. Do you prefer it's okay or 괜찮아? It's just a personal question.
I think 괜찮아.
Yeah.
I think because I wrote this song in Korea, I've chose words that kind of are more I'm attached to in Korea more.
Right.
Yeah, but I really wanted to express that it's not because I am righteous, but it's because he calls me righteous that I'm
Right.
made righteous. Like,
Right.
and I felt like he was actually hiding my
Weakness?
insecurities, my, my darkness, and he just, he kind of puts it behind him.
Right.
Like that kind of.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
that's the power of the gospel. You know, that's the power of worship. We don't worship God because we're righteous, but we're weak and we're actually not righteous. We're sinful, but yet He covers us, and He didn't just forgive us, but He gives us a new identity. And He says, "You didn't earn it. Actually, you earned judgment, but I gave you righteousness. You're clean in my eyes."
Yes.
There's nothing greater.
But it's really weird because like in the beginning in the verse I say he knows my everything and it's impossible that he can call me righteous when he
Right.
sees me,
Because if I know your everything, if you know my everything, then we will not contact each other ever again. We'll unfollow each other on Instagram if we know each other's everything. But
I know, yeah.
thankfully, only God
Only God
knows, and He's the most compassionate. He's so much more humble than human beings.
Yeah.
We're so judgmental, right?
Yeah.
We're so unloving. Especially our generation, if one thing goes wrong, people just cut you off.
Yeah.
But
It's
God,
harsh.
thankfully, He's so different. He's more humble than human beings.
Amen. Yeah, I mean, I remember just now this friend telling me, imagine that there is a screen like on top of your head,
Uh-huh.
and
Showing all your thoughts?
It plays in video, and before showing all what's going on in your
Right.
mind all the time.
Right now, 불고기, 김치, 갈비, hamburger, right?
But like that, God is just like inside of us and is aware of every single unholy thought that we carry sometimes in our hearts, and he still says, it's okay. I still call you my child.
Right.
And I want you to live. I want you to love like that I have done. And that was just a really big hope for me too.
Right.
And oh yes, I do want to live. I do want to love. Yeah, it's just the power of love, I think.
Yeah, that's the power of God's love, the power of the gospel. That's the good news of Jesus Christ. And we hope that you're blessed with Tina's song. Maybe you can release an official English version
Yeah. that would be great.
as a song in the future. And we know we're going to be very blessed by this song.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
The gospel for you.